So I joined the Coast Guard. I joined in 1979 and got out at 82. So it was really 1 year of reserve and 2 years of active duty. I was a yeoman, so it's like a clerical position. And then after that, I was out for a little bit and I finished my time in the Air Force Reserves. And that's where I did my final years, totaling a total of 20 years, a little deployment to Afghanistan. So when I got back from Afghanistan, they put me into the medical board. I was in the process of being medically boarded 3 years. And then at one point, I figured, because I wasn't being called, I figured, well, I might as well just start up on my own applying for benefits, which I did. So I started doing it on my own. And at that point, I was able to get back to finish, because I only needed 1 more year to retire. So they allowed me to come back on what they call a no deployment status. And I finished my retirement. So I think I applied on my own with the help of the DAV all the way through till I was like maybe 60%. And then I heard about you guys through VetCom Penn from a friend of mine who was working with them. And that's how I started my journey with you guys until you finally got me my 100%. So my husband also with you guys got his 100% as well. So that was a big help too. So yeah, we know that we don't pay taxes on our house, which is awesome, homeowners taxes. We don't pay for our license for our vehicles or registration. Any public parking that the state has, we don't pay. So we usually park at the airport and leave our car and come back. You know, I get free entrance to all the states and national parks. So that's what mostly I've been using. The next thing I'm kind of trying to find out, because my husband's on Medicare, what's the difference with, does he really need the Part B, or is there, because, they take out a lot of money. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. I think getting that last push did it at the end was you guys connecting the sleep apnea with the PTSD. That's what got me there. That was the hardest. I know I got rejected once and then you guys were able to through it. So I have told many of my friends that have, and they've used you successfully, that, go ahead, try it on your own. Or if you don't want to deal with it, just go straight to, at that time, you guys have changed the trajectory. And a lot of them have listened and they're really happy. They got where they got to, and they're pretty grateful. Now, I think what happens is that a lot of people don't understand that you still have to be a participant in the process. And so I tell people, be ready to answer questions, be ready to get the documents that are needed, because it's not easy for another company to get them for you. For what I've seen, you guys still seem to be the most fairest of the companies. I think it's absolutely fair. And that's what I tell people. You're paying for the service, but at the end of the day, you're going to get that money for the rest of your life with all the benefits that come with it. Yeah, no, I'm super happy. To me, the experience I had, the process was very easy. I thought it was pretty quick. I'm trying to remember if it took, once I contacted you to get to the 100, I think it was like maybe 2 years. It wasn't quick. It wasn't long. My husband, it took him a little longer because he was 10 years in the Army, but he was not really in an active war. So it was before the Iran. And so, but, he eventually got it. Like I said, the process is perfect. And the way, we're able to disperse to you guys, the communication is good. Honestly, I have not, of the people I've recommended, I have not received anything negative.